and welcome to another week's episode of Fun with Whole Foods. So, I'm a bit of a sucker for McDonald's breakfast bagel, or at least I used to be, but they don't do gluten-free and it's kind of crappy food. So, I'm doing a Fakeaway version. You might remember from the beef burger week, I talked about finding yeast extract on their ingredients. So we're going to start off with 500 grams of pork mince. I've gone for 12% fat. I wouldn't really go much leaner on this, it's junk food. But go for what you can get, and if you can get it locally farmed, even better. So we're going to add a squidge of Marmite. Whee! Bit more Marmite in this one. And the other ingredient that they have in addition to their pork is herbs and some sort of herb extract. So I'm just going to put in a nice big rounded tablespoon of mixed herbs. So that's following pretty much all the ingredients that are listed for the McDonald's breakfast sausage. And we're going to get our hands in here and we're going to squish it together. Get that yummy Marmite all the way through, get the herbs all the way through, and make some yummy breakfast sausage patties. Squishy, squishy, squish, squishy, squishy, squish. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to divide it into 4 again, just like we did with the beef burgers. And we're going to make our patties. We're going to go squish in the burger press. And then because we want them after cooking to be the same width as our bagel, so just size comparison, you take it to the tray, baking tray, put it down, and we're just going to squish it and make it a bit thinner while still holding its shape. And we're going to do that 4 times. And then we're going to pop them in the oven at gas mark 6 for 15 to 20 minutes. Just to nicely cook the meat all the way through. So while they're cooking in the oven, we're going to take our bagel. Now if you're not gluten free, then go for whole wheat, would be a slightly healthier option than just white bagels. Or have a go at making your own. So I'm sure there are other wonderful people with blogs that have done recipes. So the next stage in our breakfast bagel is they have cheese top and bottom. Now you can do the processed American type cheese, or you can just get, I get it pre-sliced because that way it comes in nice squares. And I'm going for an extra mature cheddar, which is just a little bit less processed, a little bit higher quality, and very stuck together. There's a knife. I hate it when the cheese comes stuck together. I mean, it's fabulous that they've stopped doing all this single-use plastic in between each slice, but they do stick together now. Can be fun getting them apart. And yes, I know I could slice it myself, but not into such nice perfect squares that are falling apart. I really should have practiced this bit before the video. Oh dear. I'm going to have to write to Tesco and suggest they do something about that. A bit of rice flour or something in between each slice so they don't stick. So we've got our 2 slices of cheese. And the other thing that's in a breakfast bagel is a folded egg, they call it. I call it a little scrambled egg. So I'm going to take my tiny saucepan, which I've put a little bit of a spritz of oil in because it's not good quality, it sticks. So tiny saucepan, egg. As far as possible, I buy my eggs from people's front gates. Do you all have that? Where you get people who just sell their excess eggs from their chickens running around their garden. Very little food mileage, sometimes a bit smaller. but otherwise go for free range. So, heating up our pan. Should have really had that on to heat up earlier. And we're going to pour in our little scrambled egg. And that's going to start cooking. And then while that cooks, I'm going to grab out the trays from the oven, because here's some I made earlier. Because these are cooked. So when you're putting this together, you have bagel, cheese slice. Then you have your beautiful sausage patty. And then you have to wait for the egg to cook. So the great thing about these is you can make them up, pop them all together, wrap them in greaseproof paper and pop them in your freezer, and then you can grab them out and microwave them for food on the go at a later date. You don't always have to be making these from scratch every time you fancy a Fakeaway sausage and egg breakfast bagel. Please can the egg be cooked? Yay! Our egg is now cooked. So I'm going to fold it over, chuck the egg on top. Beautiful egg, and that is properly folded. Then put on the next slice of cheese, the bagel topping. You can add some sauces if you like, but how's that for a Fakeaway sausage and egg bagel? Yummy for breakfast any day of the week.